Finny Rob here. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing that's not a normal unboxing for me at least. This is Starship Interstellar. It was published by Pendragon Game Studios on Board Game Geek. It gets a 7.7 based on 207 ratings. The price seems to be all over the place on the internet, ranging from the most expensive I see, which is $85 at Miniature Market, all the way down to where I got it on Amazon for $10 during their Prime Day sale. I've had my eye on this one for a while. It looks like it's a pretty heavy game that takes quite a bit of time. It says 150 minutes. The weight complexity rating is 3.81 out of 5, 14 plus. I've done some research on it. I've read some reviews, watched some reviews, glanced at the rule book. In concept, it looks like a game that I would probably love. But if you've looked at my channel, you'll see that I have a lot of games and I play a lot of games and I make videos about a lot of games and I edit those videos, which takes up a lot of time. So I have to be a little bit more discerning than maybe I would normally be. I did give this game a fair look and I think I've decided that it's not going to be for me. However, it appears that there are a load of components here that seem like they would be useful in many other games, maybe to upgrade them. So I'm going to crack this open and then I'm going to see what I can salvage. Let's crack this bad boy open. Bear with me. It's a heavy one, both in complexity and also in actual weight. So let me get this wrapper off and see what's in here. All right, so let's take a look and see what we have in here. Comes with 230 small resource cubes in those colors, red, yellow, green, blue, purple, and that's the breakdown there. Then there are large resource cubes that are 10 each in those same colors. And they're acrylic. I'll show you in a second. Then you've got 20 large black cubes that look just like these and 60 small ones that look like that. 3 clear white large cubes. You already saw the bags. And then you have these acrylic meeples in these breakdowns here. 18 red, 15 yellow, 12 green, 9 blue, 6 purple. A quick glance on Amazon leads me to believe that you're probably in the $20 to $30 range to buy similar amounts of these items. I'll put some links in the description below just so you can see what I'm talking about. Then I'll also show you, you've got these plastic pieces. You got some ships and with a stand to put them on. So let me just show you up close some of this stuff. First of all, let's look at some of the meeples. And they're acrylic. I want to say they're 16 millimeter. They are as wide as these large cubes that I'll show you. And they're clear. There's a bunch of those there. And you've got these small ones that are also translucent. There's just a ton of them here. The colors, I'm not super enamored with the orange and the light blue, brown, and white. They're a little bit muted, but I mean, these figures are pretty nice. There was a game that Reiner Knizia designed called Zombageddon. My friend Evil Jeff from the channel has made me a wooden copy of the components in that game, but we haven't been able to figure out a way to get good meeples to move around the board. And these are just about the right size, so I think I'm gonna make those work. They also have these counters that are stackable, and this will be very useful if you wanted to mark a same spot on the map that everyone has visited. So I think I'm gonna use them for those. So again, you can be a little bit creative. My question is, is it worth 10 bucks? I think so, but you tell me. Again, I'll put the links down at the bottom, but here's kind of everything that you get in that box. I'm not really interested in the cardboard, but there are tons of square pieces and counters of cardboard that I showed you earlier in the silent portion of the unboxing. But yeah, so tell me what you think. I'm just not sure I want to read 28 pages of rules and get into this one. And I think I'd rather go deeper into games like Eclipse and Clash of Cultures. So let me know what you think in the comments. Anyway, a couple of other things I want to show you. So this is the tray, the insert from the box. Actually might make a pretty good tray to hold some cards and some stuff while you're playing another game. And then if you take the game board and turn it on its backside, there's two boards for the game. This is a 4-foot wide table, and it almost covers the surface there. It's probably about 2 by 3.5. So it actually makes a pretty decent mat to put another game board on. I might try that out someday. So those are other things that you could salvage from here. Just want to point that out. Don't forget the bags. That's my unboxing and salvaging of Starship Interstellar. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Earth coaster? Why not? Live long and prosper.